Hey you guys, welcome into my Patreon. I appreciate you guys. If you're seeing this video, this is a Patreon exclusive, so I appreciate you. I love you. I just got done eating some pizza and it was good. Okay. All right, let's get into it. The flower of life. So y'all, I plan on getting it tatted. I don't want to clash with my other tattoo, but I really want to get it somewhere. Or maybe on my other side of my neck. I don't know. I really want to get it somewhere where it's seen, where it's just going to... Because I feel like once I get it, it's like an activation code. We're going to talk about decoding and things like that too. So we can decode messages that the government and people trying to impose on us that we don't know because we don't know how to decode it. But yeah, I probably will put it in a few areas. And I want to do one on my hand too. But the flower of life. Let's get into it. Let me show y'all what it looks like. You kind of see it. You feel me? But yeah, it's like a lot of overlapping circles, okay? Look it up on your thing, on Google. But the flower of life, it is a two-dimensional illustration that contains 19 equally proportioned overlapping circles. Life is comprised of simpler shapes or structures. So it's like a lot of people think of the flower of life as, they even talking about like the Da Vinci Code. Do your research on that. But life is a lot of this geometry that comes from the flower of life is within a lot of aspects of life, within a lot of way that people build things. Like it's used in a lot of different ways. I'm not gonna give examples for that right here, but you could look it up on there and see like what type of examples it's used for. But it's very much like the building blocks of life. So it's been used in a lot of structures, just in a lot of different ways, okay? The design starts with a Vesca Piscis, P-I-S-C-I-S, 222. Spirals represents the expansion outward from a single source, which grows or gains power. So this is similar to creation, where we believe that if we're creating our environments and we're the creators, we're the single source, and everything else is the outward reflection, then we're co-creating. You get it? You know, the circle's coming together. We're all together creating. That's why it's like, you may be like, well, I didn't create this rapist over here. I didn't create this. Like, it's a co-creating aspect, but we still are one because we came from that one reflection. You know what I mean? It's deep. Okay, where was I at? Oh, creation stemming from a single source, like I said, symbolizes the building blocks of life and existence. It's the blueprint for creation, okay? The concept that the gap between the physical human beings bridge or material world. So what that's saying is the gap between, like, okay, so the gap between soul and body, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit more at the end. But it's the fact of too, like, we're interdimensional beings. We're in multiple dimensions at one time. I'm gonna talk about realms and things like that as well. But thinking about it from that aspect and understanding that it's deeper than just this 3D reality. When we talk about the 5D, it's a lot of different dimensions, okay? It's more than just the 3D and the 5D, okay? I know some people think it's just the 3D and the 5D, but it's a lot of dimensions. And that's why too sometimes people will have visions of like pyramids, or like I know I have visions of being in Egypt or being a mermaid or doing these things, because we are technically, if time isn't real, we're living in all these, we're existing in all these dimensions and time periods at one time. I hope that don't go over your head. Now also too, some people look at the seed of life, and it's like sacred geometry. So looking into that too will help you to get a better understanding about it. But it's basically just really talking about the unity of everything. And I like to put like flower of life, like I got this pyramid right here where I record it. I like to put it underneath my tripod sometimes to break the bridge the gap between me and whoever may be watching the video, so that whether time seems like it's in the way, it's not. Where I want you guys to be able to just get the message and it not be a lapse of where you have to go through things to get the message. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't click on this video for no reason. You didn't join here for no reason. You join here because you're on the path of enlightenment. You're on the path to elevate your life. So when you clicked on my channel and you decided to join my Patreon, you aligned yourself with a higher timeline. So now this is breaking that gap of your soul and body, like it's all one. You may even start to see visions, or even if you place one in your home. I haven't really worn one on my body yet, which that's what I really want to do. Like start wearing jewelry with the flower of life. Maybe I'll start to sell some too. But I really want to start wearing it. And like I was telling people on my Instagram, like I want to just tattoo it on my forehead, like put it right there over my third eye. And like I would really do that. Like, no cap. I'm not even playing. But, I just don't, I don't know. I just, you know how I be dealing with people and whatnot. But I really would want to do that. Like, I would even consider shaving my hair and putting it on my head. Even though I seem like it would really hurt. But only because it helps to break the barrier between time, where you can tap into things and you can also manifest quicker that way. Like I tell my clients too, and on Instagram I talk about it too, and on here about how when I go to my dream world, which is us going to different realities, right? I mean, different dimensions, and we're traveling. That's why too I like to try to sleep as much as I can. But as we do that, I like to go there. And whatever it is that I want to manifest, I try to go there in my dream first. If not, I will do the imagery meditations like the ones I have on here. Well, will have on here if I don't have it up there yet. But and I like to go where I want to be, what I want to accomplish, and what I want to manifest. Go there visually and try to do it in the dream world too. And then if I can do that, most times it will manifest to my real life, you know? So yeah. Also too, this symbol has healing energy. When meditating on this symbol, it is especially important for healers and practitioners. Like also too, like whenever I do workings with people, I always have a flower of life on the table because I want to break through the time barrier, and I want them to really start feeling it now. You know what I mean? To get that right now, because what is now? For real. You know what I mean? We only have the present. But you know, this symbol can help shift your vibrations and influence healing processes by invoking transformation. Okay, it's really good for pushing transformations through, pushing you into the next state, you know what I'm saying, your next growth, because it's all about not looking at time and really just focusing on growing ourselves and enjoying the present moment that we do have, because that's all that we seem to really have, you know what I mean? Also too, like I was telling you guys, it bridges the gap between time and timeless. Time would be the body, but timeless would be the soul. And this is why too I teach you guys that we are not our bodies. We are our souls. We are our spirit, okay? And that's where that gap is, okay? A lot of people are living in the body when they need to be living from the soul, the spirit man, okay? But yeah, so I hope this video was beneficial for you guys. Let me know if you have any more questions. I definitely say to look up like the Da Vinci Code, the Seed of Life. Look into that. Look into decoding already too. We're going to do a series on here probably around March about decoding. But yeah, look into it now and get a little refresher. Maybe you can come and teach me something too, you know. But I definitely say that if you never really look into the flower of life, and there's a lot of other different symbols that come from the flower of life that you can use within like love and different ways to manifest and help to invoke transformative changes within your life, whatever the situation may be, money, love. If you want to kind of elevate yourself in success, you can use the flower of life to really help push you forward, okay? And also too, just putting one on your altar is really good. Putting one in your window facing outward to get the energies to come in that are working for you. You know what I mean? That's really good as well. But I like to put one everywhere in my car, everywhere, like my purse, everywhere. Okay, so I hope to see you guys in another video. I love you guys, and let me know like what do you have to add to this? Add it to the community tab, add it in the comment section here. But I love you and I appreciate you for joining me and joining my Patreon. You're amazing and continue to be amazing, and use this flower life. It'll change your life. Even I draw it sometimes. I try to draw it on my plants and even try to paint it in my paintings sometimes. So yeah, try that. But I love y'all. Love yourself. Peace.